Good afternoon, everybody. It's really a challenging task to address the gathering, especially after having a wonderful lunch. I'm sure with the dignitaries on the dais and your interest in developing the business or starting up, you'll be definitely very keen on hearing what is deliberated here. In short, I would like to say something about my bank, which is the Asia's largest urban cooperative bank with more than 51,800 crores of business, 280 branches. It progressed leaps and bounds during the chairmanship of late MP, Mr. Eknath Thakur, and thereafter in recent 2 years under the dynamic and young leadership of Mr. Gautam Thakur. We are planning to achieve 1 lakh crore turnover business mix by 2021. And considering our past track record and history, we are sure that we'll be crossing that position as well. As different topics and different angles for developing the business have been discussed in detail in the previous sessions, right from startup, Make in India, what type of government schemes are there, what type of business opportunities are there, how to get into vendor programs of various corporates or government organizations. But as you all know, one may be able to procure the required things, raw material, infrastructure, location, power, labor, everything. But all that needs a strong financial support. And there the banks come into the picture. There is always a talk that's a very big hurdle in getting the finance. But let me very proudly and happily say that 2 of our eminent customers were fortunately here on the stage. One of them unfortunately could not make it. One was Mr. Kank, who spoke very recently in the earlier session, who belongs to our bank for last more than 30 years. And another was Mr. Sikant Badwe, the biggest client of the bank, Badwe Engineering, who was also to come over here for this last session. Why I'm mentioning these 2 names is it speaks about the volume of relationship the banks develop by extending not only the financial assistance, but also timely and obviously meeting the expectations of the customers. Whatever the new ideas are being generated under our Prime Minister's visionary approach, that what we need to support the new entrepreneurs or the entrepreneurs who want to develop. We have very recently come out with a new scheme for the new entrepreneurs. It is the Unnati scheme. The name itself suggests that it is for the progress or rather the Unnati. As you all know, Marathi, there is a phrase, सगळ्याचं नाटक करता येतं पण पैशाचं नाटक करता येत नाही. आणि that being सबसे बड़ा रुपया, we have come out with this Unnati scheme for the entrepreneurs, maybe established entrepreneurs or maybe upcoming entrepreneurs. And for that, to make it more simplified and easy to take the benefit, we have launched this particular scheme. It covers all types of borrowers, right from individuals, proprietors, partnership firms, private limited companies carrying on small business, retail trading, as well as specialized services. The limit is initially restricted to maximum up to 50 lakhs. Of course, as I mentioned, it is for the startups. It doesn't mean that we keep it restricted to that. We have our other products and services which are given to business people. Right up to even 500 or 600 crores we can lend to one particular group. And under our own retail portfolio, we give up to 5 crores, and where the TAT is not more than 21 days to 1 month. As it has been mentioned, thus this finance is given mainly for the working capital or procurement of plant and machinery, whatever is required for establishment of their business. As it has been already accepted practice, the working capital is based on the 20% of the turnover in case of an established unit, or whenever there is a term loan requirement, it is 3 times of the net cash accruals or 80% of the cost of the assets to be purchased, whichever is less. Repayment period has also been given considerable, that is around 7 years, and it is supported by a 1-year moratorium so that there is no need or urgency to start the repayment in the initial setup period. The rate of interest is one of the lowest, as you can see there. It is around 11.5%, and with some concession passed on to women entrepreneurs as well. Security, up to 10 lakhs, there is absolutely no collateral security required. It is only the primary security that is created out of that particular facility, fixed assets or shop furniture, computers, etc. And charge on the working capital for that purpose is current assets. In case of about 10 lakhs, up to 25 lakhs, we need a collateral security maximum up to 25 lakhs. There is hardly anything. And up to 50, above 25 lakhs to 50 lakhs, it is 50% of the advance. All this, while framing this particular product, may I also submit here that one of the well-known entrepreneur and well-known person doing this type of udyogini activities, Minaltai Mohadikar's advice was also taken in framing this particular product so as to make it more user-friendly or to the entrepreneurs. Not guarantors are not required, or rather they are not insisted upon. The processing fee are also very minimal, and the document required, you will see, is hardly anything. Just 2 years financial statements, ITR, bank account statement, property in case where the property is offered, the documents of the property, then even self-declaration of the asset liability that is to be submitted, KYC requirement, and most importantly, the stock statement. That submission itself becomes a very difficult proposition in the initial stages when you are starting up a business where you want to concentrate more on getting the business or developing your business activities. That half-yearly stock statement is required to be submitted. As I mentioned earlier, we are also extending financial assistance up to 5 crores, which is covered under our retail portfolio. And beyond that, under our wholesale banking, we go even up to 500 crores as per the requirement, but since it is for mid-SME units or micro and semi activities, this restriction may not be required also. And it will be a pleasure for the bank, as we are in this banking industry for almost 98 years. With this type of relationship, you will also feel happy to be banking with us. I wish you all the new budding entrepreneurs and the existing entrepreneurs a very successful future and all the best. And thanks for giving us an opportunity to present before us our bank and our bank's products. Thank you.